Okay, so today we are talking about troubleshooting, the issue of your child ending up with their legs uneven in a carry with a chest pass. So I will be doing this demonstration with a shepherd's carry today, just because it's a little bit easier and shorter and quicker than doing a double hammock, which would also be a common carry that you might have this issue with. I did shoot this as a full tutorial for this carry. However, I am going to keep this version a little bit shorter and speed through some things, just so that we can focus particularly on the issue of the uneven legs. So I am using a size 4 woven wrap for this carry. So it's fairly commonly a base -2 carry, although I can often do it with a base -3 as well. It really depends on the wrap that you have. And I mean, I could certainly do it with something a little bit longer as well and just have longer tails, but I really like it with a base -2, which so for me is a size 4. But I am just going to kind of get everything set here, and you can see as I have created his seat and I am tightening these tails over my shoulders that his legs are pretty even, about as even as you can expect them to be as you start off, because you have each tail up over your shoulder and his legs are sitting evenly and nicely exactly where you want them to be. So this is typically how people will start off, and then as you go to bring this long tail underneath your arm to create your chest pass is where you end up with the uneven legs. It drops down the leg on the side that you've brought underneath your arm. And then as you bring that chest pass across and up over your other shoulder, if you don't make adjustments for that, it will further the issue, because as you tighten it, it's going to bring that leg that's up higher and tighter around, and then that leg that dropped down low, it's going to bring that leg tighter and forward a little bit more and perpetuate that unevenness. So at this point is where I will go in and correct this issue. So I've gotten my chest pass kind of where I want it. I have not tightened it all perfectly, because then I wouldn't really be able to move him. But it's kind of all placed. And what I do is I'm just going to reach back and grab at the back of each of his knees and shift him to be centered with his knees cupping each side of my body evenly. And that is the super easy answer for this. Like I said, I go back, and the easiest thing is for me to grab him at the back of each knee, and I just kind of shift him back and forth and shimmy him so that I can feel he is centered on my body again, with his legs evenly coming around my torso to hug me. If you do have a smaller child, then their legs are not going to be as long and actually coming around and hugging your torso like my toddler's legs do. But it's the same concept even with a smaller child, reaching back there and grabbing at the back of their knees to kind of shimmy and shift a little bit to get them centered on your back. Because really what the problem is when you go to create that chest pass, it shifts them off center a little bit. So all you need to do is reach back with your 2 hands and kind of just center their body on yours again. As opposed to, I think in some instances, like grabbing a leg or, a foot, or even trying to do it with the wrap. I hope that has been helpful and that it fixes the problem for you.